John Cena's last match. Saturday night's main event. Gunther. Does Gunther retire John Cena? Maybe. We're going to find out because this Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is Saturday night's main event, John Cena's very last match. I'm going to cry a little bit. It's probably going to happen. But luckily, from what I understand, the show is going to have no specific time limits on any of the matches. So hopefully the show is going to go pretty well and Cena's going to get all the time that he needs because, one, he's starting out first for the show, which is kind of weird. But we're not going to get like a hurry up and cut it off like Goldberg got. Poor guy. Whatever. Let's get into it. Let's talk about these 4 matches for Saturday night's main event. All right, our first match of the day, we're going to be talking about Bayley versus Sol Ruca. I think it's absolutely beautiful that Bayley is giving back to all the up-and-comers. I feel like she's in her training era now. Side note, go back and take a look at Izzy Moreno. Remember her? You know, Izzy from NXT, all like 8 years old of her, and now she's training with Bayley. Like, I love to see full circle moments like this. It just kind of warms my heart, especially when you see like today's wrestlers have like flashback photos of them with their favorite wrestlers. It's so cool to see. That's probably how this match is going to go. It's going to be an absolute just clinic between the two of them. Bayley, Sol Ruca. Sol Ruca is phenomenal. She is just absolutely incredible. She's going to be the face of NXT. I'd argue to say that she already is one of the women's faces of NXT. And I think like when she finally gets called up, all these girls are just going to be on notice, and it's going to be bad for them. And there's no way that you can't deny that the Soul Snatcher is one of the best moves in wrestling. I don't care if you're male or female or what promotion you're in, the Soul Snatcher is banging. Besides this being a great match, I kind of feel like Bayley is going to be picking up the win on account of supposedly Zarya is going to be in Sol Ruca's corner, and we both know Zarya is going to be turning heel, right? Or she's going to end up costing Sol Ruca the match, right? We're on that same page, right? Why else would Zarya be out there? It's not like Bayley's a heel and she's going to have like 40 people out there with her also. Expect Zarya to get involved. Expect Zarya to cost Sol Ruca the match, and then them two are probably going to have a great match together, but Bayley's picking up the win. That's what I'm going with. All right, then next up, we're going to be having AJ Styles and Dragon Lee versus Javon Evans and the TNA X Division champion, Leon Slater. This match is going to be for the World Tag Team titles, which I think is great because, like I said in the previous video, it's like the tag team divisions just don't exist anymore. I don't know why. But if the match between Bayley and Sol Ruca is a clinic, well, then that clinic is going to have to go to this clinic because it is going to be another amazing match. Tons of high flying, tons of high impact moves. Again, more high flying. Fantastic. I really love Javon Evans. He is just incredible. That man is going to be such a huge star one day, and I can't wait to watch it. I can't wait for the part in the match when it's Javon Evans and Dragon Lee, and it's just flips and dips. Crazy amounts of just aerial acrobatics. The crowd's going to go on fire for that. I hope. And we can't forget about AJ and Leon Slater. They're both incredible as well. Phenomenal, if you will. And honestly, I think that AJ is having a blast working with all these young guys. I mean, and we all know starting next year is going to be the coming to the end for AJ Styles as well. He should have a retirement tour, but he told Cena, he's like, I've already overstayed my welcome. I don't want a retirement tour, but oh, man, that's going to suck losing AJ Styles as well. But with all the fun he's having, it's going to be a great last year for him. When it comes down to it, it's going to be AJ Styles, Dragon Lee, picking up the win. Have they come up with a team name yet besides everyone thinking it's going to be Phenomenal Dragons? Like, no. I went on AI and I was like, yo, give me 20 names for this team, and all 20 of them sucked as well. So even AI can't come up with a great team name for them. Just keep it AJ Styles, Dragon Lee. Make it easy for everybody. All right, then for I would say dream match, probably, it's going to be Cody Rhodes versus Oba Femi. Mark my words, Oba Femi is going to be the face of SmackDown or the face of Raw very, very soon. I hope this match is hard-hitting and they just showcase how great they are. Give me 10 near falls while you're at it. This match should be exciting. What a great opportunity for Oba Femi. He just regained the NXT Championship, and now he gets to go on to wrestle Cody Rhodes on Saturday night's main event. That's huge for him. When the time comes for Brock Lesnar to retire, I hope it's Oba Femi is the one that retires him. Now, as for the winner of this match, I don't think they're going to make Cody Rhodes lose 2 matches in a row. Like, I know he didn't exactly get pinned at War Games, but overall the team lost the match. But should he lose his Saturday night's main event? Yeah, I really think he should. That is the best thing that Cody Rhodes could do, is lay down for Obafemi. I think Cody Rhodes laying down for Obafemi is the best way to give John Cena a little bit of a tribute, because remember, John Cena, he laid down for Kevin Owens when he debuted. Like, that's the way it should happen. If Obafemi beats Cody Rhodes, that's going to be great. That's going to be another huge landmark for Obafemi, and I think the crowd would just snap out for that. So, Obafemi, you're picking up the win. You better be picking up the win. I hope you're getting the win. You better get the win. Cody, do the right thing. And then finally, starting the show out with John Cena versus Gunther in the John Cena retirement match. I can't believe it's happening. 23 years later, and we're finally going to see John Cena be done with WWE in the ring. I guess he just signed like a 5-year contract to be like the WWE ambassador, so that's cool. Bubba Ray really has like the internet on fire with his booking of, he don't think this is going to be Cena's last match. He has this whole idea that Cena, he's going to be like, thank you for everything, guys, I love you, blah, blah, blah. He's going to be walking up the ramp, to leave, and The Rock's music's going to hit. And The Rock's going to come out face-to-face with Cena, and, he's going to be like, remember, I still have your soul, blah, 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 blah. And this might be setting up like WrestleMania. I don't know if it's just me coming to grips with Cena retiring or not, but I kind of want to see this happen. But there's also this other theory going on that we'll say before the match even begins, Gunther gets attacked backstage, and now there's like a mystery opponent for Cena. And who could it be? Maybe Jeff Hardy, could be Edge, and could be the return of Jericho. But also, Jericho and Edge are still under contract with, the other team. So that's a very small percentage for them to show up. Maybe. I just hope that it's not any kind of squash match, like how Brock destroyed Cena. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that at all. I don't even want to see Gunther choke out Cena. I don't want to see that either, because Cena is tapped on like 3-4 times, I believe it is, in his career. I don't want to see him tap out on his very last match. No. I would like to see the match somehow start out with like just Gunther fully just disrespecting Cena, treating him like a little kid, screaming at him, yelling at him, making him feel like garbage, the real super heel shit that, heels should be doing. And then the whole crowd is like, oh, why is he treating him like garbage so bad? And then, like, we'll say Cena's friends of the past come down to try to help Cena defeat Gunther. And then in the midst of all of that, Gunther just keeps beating up all of John Cena's friends and making Gunther look stronger and stronger throughout the match. And I think it would be fun. Honestly, I would be okay with that. Maybe it's just because that's something I came up with. But as the guy retiring, you always want to put over the next guy, and I feel like that's a great way of doing it. When it all comes down to it, after 23 years of John Cena, it's just been remarkable to watch you throughout all these years. You can't see me. After Saturday, we won't see you again in the ring, which is sad and breaks my heart. But you still got your health. You're still able to walk. You're still able to move. And that's great. And that's really the best that we could hope for. Thank you, John, for everything. And, man, again, I'm just glad that, we didn't get the prototype all these years, because you wouldn't have made it this far. Cena, it's been great. Enjoy retirement. All right, enough of babbling. What do you think is going to happen on Saturday night's main event? Do you think there's going to be some kind of like run-in, whatever it may be, for Cena's last match? Do you think we're going to get The Rock or any one of people from the past for Cena? I think that'd be fun. How would you book it? I love reading people's suggestions on how they would book the match, because it just proves that there's better writers out there than what the WWE has. I'm not wrong, and you know.